Right. Let's get back into the swing of things. Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let us continue with the Dragонpony drop. We checked out the title track and not out, which was once again absolutely brilliant. Picking up exactly where they left off with Pop Up. Now, we checked out the EP last time around, and we're going to be doing the exact same. We have 4 songs to check out. In fact, let me check that real quick. We have Never Waste to Nosy Boy and On Air, 4 more B-sides to check out. Unfortunately, we don't have MVs or live clips of the B-sides as of yet. I don't know if we actually will be getting them. I know there's a kind of a long live set, but figured we just send it this way. Mainly because I can't find it now anymore. And I don't know which one's the real one, so we're just going to send this how it is and just enjoy it, because if it's anything like what their debut album was, I'm going to enjoy this, and it's kind of a guarantee that I'm going to enjoy this. Unfortunately, I cannot find album credits for this album anywhere. Like, I tried looking at their promotional stuff and I couldn't find any. I couldn't find anything on Spotify, I couldn't find anything on Genius. On YouTube, it just says Dragonpony for everything. So if it's entirely self-composed, then that's very cool. But fortunately, we won't have credits and props to give to the producers and arrangers and stuff if there are any outside of the members. But we're just gonna enjoy nonetheless. So here we go. The usual no intro reel right now because I can't be bothered to update it. So we're just gonna send it 1 song at a time, and we'll listen through it, talk through it, and then the whole 9 yards. 4 songs. If you're new around here, that's how we usually do album listens around here. We've also done the pop-up EP and pop-up the title track. If you are interested in that, that'll be on the channel somewhere. There's a playlist for Dragonpony as well. But let's go.
I know 끝일 거야 참았던 숨을 쉬어
It's a little bit quiet.
From now 이제서야 깨어나고 있어
I love how soft it is right now.
I know we love
There's the volume. Hello.
I'm never going back. 끝인 거야.
The very subtle vibrato there is gorgeous.
제만 남아도 돼. Just let it burn.
Oh, such a delicate release there. It almost sounds like there's a 12-string guitar, like an acoustic 12-string guitar being used here with the way the guitar's coming in like that. That's really neat.
I know
Who's on guitar? Sehyuk? I wonder if Sehyuk is playing an acoustic 12-string here. It does feel like there's that higher octave hidden in there. That's very cool textural-wise.
우린 매일 밤 서로를 미워하고 울었어 더 이상 너를 안아줄 자신이 없어 I'm never going back Never going back
Let it chug a little bit. Hold on.
I'm never going back 변하지 않는 우리가
Big, long release. Love that.
더는 아프지 말자 우리 틀렸으니까 시간을 돌려감아도 또 죽고 싶어지겠지 I'll never go back to the end I know we loved somehow I'm never going back
Nice. Such a long hold there. If you kind of treat Not Out as a big anthem, we're 2 for 2 on anthems on this album. I am not mad at that whatsoever, though. Yeah, with that higher guitar note, that has to be a 12 string. And if that is, that's very cool. I think a 12-string acoustic guitar is a slept-on musical instrument because it provides a textural thing that you can't really get anywhere else. And it's freaking gorgeous. Wow. They've essentially captured all the core elements of what a ballad needs to be without it coming across immediately like a big, powerful ballad. Like, it's kind of rides the line for me between an anthem and a power ballad for me. But what it does, just like with Not Out, it's the progress element of the song. The way it goes from start to finish isn't like what your normal kind of pop song does, right? It's an atypical progression where they just stretch out as wherever they can, and it creates such a cool dramatic effect to the song. The builds hit harder, the anticipation grows more powerful, and when the instruments hit, they hit so nicely. That is, honestly, that is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I've forgotten what let me actually pull it up real quick. Dragонpoни. What was their pop-up album? Pity Punk, their final song on the album, where it goes through like different meter changes and stuff. Never kind of feels like a continuation of that, in a way where it plays with the emotions and it plays with the timing of things. Like, meter-wise, Never is very much a more constant one than Pity Punk was. But it still has that same sensation because of how they draw out each phrase whenever they need to, and the way they kind of isolate certain parts here and there. And I think that effect is very cool. We'll keep her moving, though. Heavy on the drums to open. Hello, Mr. Gonghoon. Bam. Oh, you know, this is kind of giving me like NHL OST vibes right now. Hold on a second.
One day a part of me said, why you such a fool?
Ooh.
The sun is getting low,
This is different.
the end of day is getting close. Mira, don't you got there? Shining gold that is there.
Oh, cool flip. Wow. Straight back into this verse, okay. How have Dragонpoни managed to capture like the essence of 3 different genres of video games and put them into one song? That's really cool. Oh, fake me out one time. All right, I see you. I see you.
Come on, get out, work out some more, babe. Come on, get out, work out some more. Come on, get out, work out some more, babe.
What is that? 3 songs in a row now where the song structure doesn't follow the standard pop formula? Yeah, it's giving me like NHL OST or video game soundtrack with like Wave Rider or whatever the jet ski game was, mixed with a little bit of like Kiss. kind of rips though. Hold on a second. Oh, and a little slowdown to finish. Oh, and the fill to finish from the drums too. Ooh. Low key. Mr. Gung-hoon, Cole Gung-hoon on drums. He has got some saucy fills. Like, across the Dragapony discography, there have been some really tasty drum fills. Very nice. Yeah, Waste definitely gives off Chell vibes to me. And that's really cool. I'm gonna send this to one of my friends back in America who's big into Chell, see if he agrees with me on this. But it gives me Chell vibes, or at least video game OST vibes, and that's very neat. Because I could get behind that. It's got good energy, it's quick, it's very snappy. I could imagine a nice highway drive with a song like this playing in the background. And yeah, there's certain parts where it kind of gives me what era of Kiss would that be? Not Crazy Nights, but I guess kind of that area of Kiss music. You know, something about the kind of big unison vocals with the range that they were singing in and the energy that the instrumentals behind had gave me Kiss vibes, and that's really cool. I haven't listened to Kiss in a hot minute, but it kind of gave me a nostalgic feeling back to that era, so that's very nice. Nice, 3 for 3 on this album, including the title track. Righto. Alright, we've got a slower driving beat. Lots of movement in the guitar. Gonna take a little step back, okay. Ooh, little reverby, almost like background vocal guitar part there. Long build. Ooh. So we're gonna keep that. Okay, we're gonna keep that for the hook. Okay. And then just take the foot off the gas for the verses. It's different. That little slide is so cool. I love little details like that. More prominent guitar for the second pre-chorus. Okay, so we're kind of going to do the pop-up formula of long guitar lead into a solo rather than the second chorus right away. Were you hearing those drum fills in the back too? That's crazy. I'm amazed how well that driving beat fits across all the choruses and the other parts in this song. Cool octave stack on the vocal. Oh, a little second guitar moment too, okay. Holy smokes, this is a long solo. But the way the solo kind of weaves itself into the rest of the song, too, is very clever. Okay, so that's just confirmed it at the end that this song is not in standard E. At least the instruments aren't in standard E tuning, which is very neat. Ooh. Ooh. I love a funky little tuning change like that. But it's different. It's kind of a repeat of the whole pop-up album in that we're getting different flavors for every single song, but they kind of shred a little bit. And what was the first B-side? It was Never, right? Oh, excuse me, I don't know where that came from. Ugh. Yeah, Never. Never's got a little bit of a different vibe to it, but all in all, when a song chugs, it chugs, and Dragонpony know how to make a song chug and give it a little crunch when it needs to. Lots of guitar on this one, though. I feel like I can't really say for everybody because all K-bands kind of approach their music differently, but I feel like it's not as common to hear the guitar have a big shining moment in a K-band as much as, like, in comparison to, say, Western bands in a way. Maybe that's a modern that's the modern rock mentality or approach when it comes to new music, but right, apparently OBS just does not want to behave today because it crashed in the middle of what I was talking about. I think I was talking about guitar solos or something. I don't actually remember what the last thing I said was. I'm pretty sure we were talking about guitar solos and how getting 2 guitar solos on the previous track. What was it? What was the last track even called? To Nosy Boy? Yeah, to get 2 guitar solos into Nosy Boy was a brilliant time because we're getting K-band releases that don't cut off the guitar solos. So thank you, music team, for that. Let's try this again. One more song to go. This is On Air, the final song on the album. Here we go. Oh! Was not expecting the beat to kick in like that. I was going to say it's a very nice anthem finish, similar to what we got with Not Out the Title track. Kind of like coming full circle, but it's got a kick to it. Let it kick away though. Okay, so it does kind of sit in anthem territory right now in terms of speed. Ooh. And then we're back into the snappy beat. Oh, this is interesting. Because I'm getting kind of finale anthem vibes to it in the verses, but once we hit the choruses, oh no, in the choruses we get that anthem vibe, but in the verses, it's got some bass to it. Cool isolation in the vocals again. They've done that a few times, I feel like, on this album. Yeah, long build, you build the pace up, and then boom, you pump the brakes a little bit. Let the major beats really hit. cool offbeat syncopation there. Oh, yes. That's a good riff, too. Got some drum movement in there again, too. Oh, the isolation again. Oh, we're bringing back the syncopated guitar again. The kind of contrasting melodies there was really cool. And then to have a little string run to finish, ooh, it does kind of give off big finale vibes, which is very cool. It's like, you know, it's not a fan song, or at least I don't think it's a fan song, and it's definitely not a ballad, but the song has the vibes of it. Kind of, again, kind of like, was the song called Never, the first B-side that we listened to? It kind of teeters the line between what an anthem should be, what a banger should be, and what a ballad should be. It kind of sits right in the middle of those three, and the overall product created is actually very fun to listen to, because it's got, especially in that final chorus, when we get the syncopated guitars coming in, when we get the clashing kind of top lines coming in from, it's like guitar v vocal at the finish line, right? It's got a lot of creative stuff going on, and that's kind of the case with this entire album, is there's a lot of creative stuff going on. And maybe it's not an album exclusive thing, because, well, I'm trying to think back to Pity Party off of the debut album. How that song had, what, it started as 6/8 and went into a 4/4. It had that meter switch in the middle. Like, Dragонpony don't do things by the book when it comes to the composition side of things. Whether it's song structure or rhythm or the top line, changing meters. They keep you on your toes if you know what you're listening for musically, and that makes things really fun for me, because while they do make some complex stuff musically, it's still really easy to listen to. Like, it's not an overwhelming amount of weird musical twists that throw me off the scent, so to speak. So on that front, I can relax and listen to Dragonpony music without feeling musically overwhelmed. But at the same time, it's not just like a simple press play and go type of vibe when it comes to Dragonpony, because there's stuff to digest, there's stuff to be able to break down as you listen to it. And that's really cool too. They ride that fine line so well. Oh yes. Oh, Dragonpony, man. I swear, these band debuts we've gotten in the last 2 years, or at least that I've checked out, have been spectacular. Because when we had a Hi-Fi Unicorn, that was 2 years ago now. That was 2023, which is crazy to think about. That was the summer of 2023. Of course, we had QWER in October of that year. QWER made their comeback. Well, TBH was about last year to the day. I think it was the 1st of April last year. And of course we had like Fake Idol and My Name is Malcolm, which I actually haven't bought the albums for yet. And then in that time we had Dragonpony and make their debut, and every single one of them have left such a positive impression on me that genuinely the rookie bands that we've covered have been spectacular. They have not missed for me. And Dragonpony, the first time around, they were really impressive. I had a lot of fun. I was looking forward to what their first comeback was going to be. Now that their first comeback is here, it was brilliant. Now the question is, where can they go from here? Because what I know is, whatever they decided to do next, I reckon I'm going to have a lot of fun with, just purely based off of the fact that their debut pop-up and Not Out, the first comeback, have been spectacular. there's no other way of saying it, have been spectacular. The title tracks have been spectacular. The B-sides have been spectacular. The only hope that I have is that we get a 6-track mini this next time rather than 5 like we got this time, but that's just me being a selfish fan, so. We're living great here in the K-band world recently, and I cannot complain about it one bit, but I'm going to wrap this one up here. For now, when it comes to Dragонpony, of course, we will be back hopefully whenever they have their next comeback, so keep your eyes peeled for then. But thank you all for listening along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking in with your friends and family, holding a door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.